Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 9 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 20K subs, so keep up the good work. And check out all my betting links in the description below, guys. Really great promos, especially with BetMGM. Bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets. So much action today, guys, so get on top of it. FanDuel, DraftKings, Bet365. Those links are in the description. They got amazing promos to get in on the action this weekend, guys. Don't want to miss out on that. And yeah, we'll hop in it. A big slate today. We got 9 matchups. Starting with the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Houston Rockets. Cavs opening up as a 4.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 214.5. Cavs coming into this matchup 42-24. Houston 31-35. Head-to-head, Cavs 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Max Strus for Cleveland. That's really the only injury I see here. Cleveland coming off a big Pelicans win. Houston on a 4-game winning streak. They're 6-1 in their last 7, coming off a Washington win. They're playing well right now. Cleveland 7-1 covering against Houston, 6-1 against Houston. They've been very good against the Rockets, and the unders hit in 6 of the last 8 against Cleveland, so maybe the unders a good play today. But yeah, Houston surprisingly playing pretty well right now. But do I trust them against the Cavs? Cavs, big win against the Pelicans. Nice underdog win there. I like the Cavs here. I really do. The numbers look really good for Houston, but head-to-head, Cleveland's been pretty dominant against them, and I think I'm going to take the Cavs -4.5 and money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Nets coming into this matchup 26-40. The Pacers 37-31. Head-to-head, Brooklyn 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Brooklyn coming off a Magic loss. Pacers coming off a Chicago loss. Brooklyn 1-6 covering against the Pacers. They're very bad covering, but they're 9-2 against the Pacers, so they've been very good head-to-head. And don't see any really injuries to report here. I don't know, 9 points, man. It seems like a lot. It really does. Yeah, the last time Brooklyn was a 9. No, never mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shot with the Nets +9. If this were around like 4 or 5, I'd probably lean with the Pacers. But man, 9 points. If you get it around 9 or 10, I just think it's a lot of points here. I think Brooklyn can most definitely cover. Especially win on the road. I mean, Pacers aren't really playing that amazing. So, yeah, I'll take a shot with Brooklyn +9 here. Next matchup, we've got the Charlotte Hornets versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers opening up as an 11-point home favorite with the over-under at 209. Hornets coming into this matchup 17-49. The Sixers 36-30. Head-to-head, Philly 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Tobias Harris is questionable. That's really the only major injury concern here. Charlotte 2-8 in their last 10, coming off a Phoenix loss. They did play the Sixers, 6-7 games ago. They only lost by 7. Same spread. They were like 12-point underdogs. And then Philly, I mean, they're 1-5 in their last 6. They've just been so bad, and they're going to be bad until Embiid comes back, if he comes back. Charlotte, the numbers have been bad. They've been very bad against Philly. So I'm not really going to read those numbers because they're what you would expect. The unders hit in 4 of their last 6 between these two, so maybe the unders are a good play today. But currently, Philly 2-7-1 covering the spread. 11 points, 12 points. I'm going to take a shot with the Charlotte. Just Sixers aren't beating teams by double digits right now. They just aren't. They're not really good enough, and they actually haven't beat anyone by 10 plus points in a long time. So not going to do it. Give me Charlotte +11 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trailblazers versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans opening up as a 13.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 214. Blazers coming into this matchup 19-47. Pelicans 39-26. Head-to-head, the Pelicans are 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Yeah, a lot of injuries for Portland. Don't see any major injuries for Pelicans here. Portland coming off a Knicks loss. Pelicans coming off a big Clippers win. They're playing well right now. Portland 1-7 against the Pelicans. 1-5 on the road against the Pelicans here. The unders hit in New Orleans 8 of the last 9 against Portland. So maybe the under is a good play today. And yeah, not much confidence in the Blazers. So we'll take Pelicans minus 13.5. Throw them in a teaser too. Get them around 10. 7 points. I think you got them good there, so we'll take the Pelicans. Next matchup, we got the OKC Thunder versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Thunder opening up as a 10.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 219.5. Thunder coming into this matchup 46-20. The Grizzlies 23-44. Head-to-head, OKC 3-0 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. The Thunder coming off a big Dallas win. Memphis coming off a Charlotte loss. They just played OKC 3 games ago, losing 124-93. And yeah, OKC, they're 4-1 against Memphis, 4-1 covering against Memphis. So they've been very good head-to-head. The unders hit each of these last 5 head-to-head meetings, so maybe the unders are a good play today. And yeah, Thunder beat up on them last time. Kind of expect the same thing here. Give me Thunder minus 10.5. Throw them in your parlays today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 10.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 225. Wizards coming into this matchup 11-55. The Bulls 32-35. Head-to-head, Chicago 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries. No Kobe White for Chicago. I know he's missed a few games. Washington 2-8 in their last 10 right now. Chicago coming off a bad Clippers loss. Washington 1-6 on the road against Chicago. 1-10 on the road. I mean, you look at all the numbers for Washington, they're going to be very bad here. The unders hit in each of the last 5 head-to-head meetings, so the unders might be a good play today. But Chicago 6-1 at home against Washington here. Not in love with the spread here. I'm really not, but I just don't trust the Wizards. I mean, they're double-digit underdogs all the time, and they get blown out the gym. So I think I'll take the Bulls minus 10.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 233.5. Warriors coming into this matchup 34-31. The Lakers 37-31. Head-to-head, the Lakers 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. It looks like Curry's good to go. So Draymond Green's questionable, but you know they've missed the last few games without Curry. And Warriors coming off a Dallas loss. Lakers coming off a Sacramento loss here. Head-to-head, Warriors have not been good against the Lakers. They're 0-6 covering on the road against the Lakers. 3-8 against the Lakers. 3-8 covering against the Lakers here. So I haven't been the best against LA, but they are getting Curry back. So I mean that's a big addition for the Warriors, obviously, and because they just haven't played well with them, or I'm sorry, played well without him. And yeah, you know the numbers, they're gonna be all over the Lakers. I like it as a nighttime primetime matchup. Curry coming back. Give me the Warriors plus 2.5 on the road here. A winnable game for them for sure. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Utah Jazz. Minnesota opening up as a 7.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Minnesota coming into this matchup 45-21. Utah 29-37. Head-to-head, Minnesota 3-0 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any crazy injuries here. Markkanen and Clarkson are both questionable for the Jazz. Minnesota coming off a Clippers win. Utah coming off an Atlanta win yesterday. Minnesota 4-1 against Utah. 5-0 on the road, covering against Utah here. The overs hitting 7 of Utah's last 10 against Minnesota, so maybe the over is a good play today. And yeah, I like Minnesota here. Utah coming off a back-to-back. Minnesota's been very good head-to-head. Give me Minnesota minus 7.5 and money line on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 218. Knicks coming into this matchup 39-27. The Kings 38-27. Head-to-head, the Knicks 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. The Knicks on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Portland win. Sacramento on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Lakers win. OG is questionable for this matchup. That's really the only injury news here. Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Knicks, they're 4-1 against Sacramento. 4-1 covering against Sacramento here. So they've been good head-to-head. The under's hitting 12 of Sacramento's last 16 against the Knicks, so maybe the under is a good play today. And yeah, this one's a tough one. Both teams literally so identical. They're playing literally about the same right now. And I think if OG's playing, I like the Knicks plus 3.5. But if OG's out, I'm going to lean with the Kings at home. So be sure to monitor this matchup and his injury status. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.